Good morning, my fellow yogic travelers. I'm mighty glad to be alive today, and I hope that you are too, as we continue to live, laugh, love, learn, linger, and live the life we love. Uh, I'm always talking about affirmation theory. I'm continually studying it and applying it and passing it on to others to find out whatever level of depth I can reach by doing this. And if there's something can help you out too, that would be great. So, the first thing is to understand the relationship between the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. And when you relax, a state of deep rest, almost like akin to sleep, but it's where all effort is reduced to a minimum. We're not using our will to make this happen. And you give a condensed idea, summed up in a brief phrase, you craving it on your memory, and you repeat it over and over again like a lullaby, almost like a mantra. And then you find out you can draw forth whatever you want. It's as if you're potentizing your mind, similar to the idea that magnetized steel can lift 20 times its own weight, but demagnetized steel can't even lift a feather. So you ask your own inner mind to reveal to you whatever you need to know and open the way. Then you find that there's a solution for every problem and a cause for every effect that you want. So whatever imposed upon your subconscious mind will be expressed on the screen of space as condition, event, and circumstance. So this is the way it works. And of course you have to believe, otherwise you wouldn't put any energy into this. So it's as if the conscious mind is the navigator. It sends out its request, and the subconscious mind is like the crew, and it uses its motive power in the boiler room to get you toward the destination. Your own inner mind obeys because you're in charge, and it listens. It doesn't create a mutiny. Automatically, it puts into action. Thought is incipient action, right? The initial stage of action is the way you think. So, hope you have good thoughts. Anyway, that leads me to where I'm at today, what I call the care of the soul. Everyone needs to have some retreat from the world, get off the wheel, private time, downtime. But our culture habitually neglects the importance. And therefore, none of us get nourished by this enough if you follow what the Uber culture tells you, which draws you outside of yourself and has you running around, scattered, constantly producing. To what end? Just to produce more. So do you ever stop and really enjoy what you're doing, but not just stop, make a lifestyle of noticing little things. Allow yourself to wander and meander in the things that you love, playing in your garden, using some form of art, musical instrument, singing, dancing, writing. In a certain way, you have to give attention and devotion and regularity to these things to make them a part of your lifestyle, not just something you fit in every now and then. This is the way to have a fruitful dialogue between your inner life and your outer life. And then it's found in the most mundane, extraordinary activities in your daily life. You have to move at a kind of different speed mentally. You want to expose yourself to the things that are all around you, but you got to open your senses. Look more deeply, listen more deeply, taste more deeply, smell more deeply, and feel the textures against your skin, what I call the sensate experience of spirit. So there's no lack of this. It's all over, in front of you, all the time. It's just, you got to pay your attention to it. You got to put your effort into making this a meaningful part of your life. No one else has to punch your ticket and say it's good. You don't have to compare yourself to anybody else. You're your own hero. You're your own heroine. And even though the spirit seems to take you above and transcend you and move you beyond, and it's important, the soul loves nuances, loves getting in the murky maze, like the melodrama of your life. You think that you don't want it, but the soul thrives in being completely involved in stuff. But it really reveals to you in other ways, if you're transparent enough, what you're really thinking, what you're really feeling, what you're really made of. So remember, this part of our life flows deep. It's hard to believe that it's really us because it flows from such a deep depth. You think it's other than you, but it really is who we are. The ability to completely involve ourselves in life up to our elbows, and yet at the same time realize that it's a reflection of something which is, we can call it eternal, but it just means timeless, that we're not involved in chronology and worrying about our age, but we're fully experiencing being alive right now. So remember, you can believe your own story, but I hope you also learn to see through it so you're able to see other stories.